Well, it is Sunday, and you might be asking yourself, why am I on the Ducati instead of something cool like the Rocket 3? And that's because I'm heading into work. So why am I heading into work on a Sunday? Because I'm volunteering at a car show. This is the Hell on Wheels car show that I'm heading up to, and it's actually a really amazing event. If you're familiar with Ybor City, we actually shut down 7th Avenue, which is the main drag on Ybor City. It's the street that the Dirty Shame is on, and we completely shut that street down and align it with classic cars. And the gods of all things automotive and mechanical are smiling upon us today, because here in Florida, it's a crisp 70 degrees, and we got a California sky without a single cloud above our heads. You could not ask for a better day to have a classic car show. You know, I'm not really much of a car guy. I know a lot of you guys who are watching the channels are big car guys. I don't know, man. Cars are expensive. I like motorcycles. I have had a couple of classic cars. I had a 69 Mustang that I absolutely loved. I had a 68 Plymouth Fury 3, which kind of looked like a big-ass four-door GTO. I also had a 79 Bronco that I really wish I had never sold. That was such a cool truck, and I really like that one because they only made those for 2 years, 78 and 79. I actually missed that truck, and I bought it for nothing, and I sold it for nothing, and they're actually worth a little bit of money nowadays. Yeah, when it comes to cars, I'm more along the lines of one of those guys who thinks practicality is sexy. My stable currently consists of a diesel F-350, an F-150 that'll probably run forever, and I'd repower it even if the engine went out, and a Subaru Baja, the Les Camino. So there's nothing exactly that has four wheels and anybody would consider sexy in my driveway. Practical, yes. Sexy, no. Because let's face it, sexy cars and cool cars and classic cars and fast cars, to me, they take up a lot of room and they're incredibly expensive. When it comes to nice, I would much rather have a nice motorcycle than a nice car. But you know what? I really appreciate the effort that other people put into their cars. So I'm going to have a good time at this car show looking at the millions of dollars that everybody else has spent maintaining these cars. And I will very happily drive my comparatively incredibly cheap Ducati home and have a great time on it. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to have a nice car. If I had all the money in the world, sure, I'd have a nice car. But with the money that I do have, I'm much happier spending it on motorcycles and getting way more enjoyment per dollar than I would from a car. Either way, today's going to be a really fun day. Jessica's filming for the doghouse out of the car show today as well. She's going to put the GoPro Fetch on Grim and walk him around. I hope he doesn't jump on anybody's car. That would be incredibly expensive and incredibly embarrassing. And since he's wearing a GoPro Fetch on his back, it would all be caught on film as well. So 3 strikes and you're out, baby. So let's hope Grim is well behaved today. But anyway, I'm hauling ass up to the Dirty Shame right now because that's where we're registering all the cars, and I am running late. So see ya at the Shame, guys. I like taking the back way into work because I get to do a wheelie over the train tracks. I swear to God, man, this Ducati Multistrada just feels like a really big supermoto. That's really the best way to describe it. All right, behind this Dirty Shame now. As always, with volunteer work, things are not exactly going according to plan, so a lot of people are waiting around in the parking lot. But it's pretty cool to see these cars before they actually go on the street. And just something I wanted to point out, which I think is really cool, is you go to classic car shows, you see classic cars, that's absolutely amazing. But as I get older, seeing cars that I thought were cool when I was 10 years old is a really neat experience, if sometimes makes me feel like I'm getting older. But seeing cars like this at a classic car show always throws me for a loop, because this is a car that I thought was badass when I was 10 years old, as opposed to some like a Mustang that somebody else would have thought like, oh man, when I was 10 years old in 1966, that was the coolest car around. For me, it was cars like this.
I don't know, just kind of a neat observation as I get older and start getting closer to 40 years old. It's kind of cool to see cars like this at classic car shows too. Done working the event, and it's time to enjoy the event. We got my man Flip here, is out making his own video. A special appearance by the Wall of Corn, and oh my god, is that the doghouse? And of course, Jason and Jess out here on 7th Avenue. And you know what? It was a pain in the ass. It was crazy. Cars were overheating. I felt super bad for some people because it's hard getting all these cars out on 7th Avenue and blocking it out. But at the end of the day, this is an awesome event. So you think this is stock? All matching numbers? Factory. And the man who made all this possible. That is freaking cool, dude. Running into more friends. It's Brian from the Ride Factory and the painter, oh, and Mel, Brian's wife. And right behind him, Mo. Yo, Mo! That's the guy who painted the Rocket 3.
What's going on, everybody?
Don't forget to subscribe to Jess and the Doghouse. I'm gonna roll in some Grimm's Eye view of the car show. Pure class. I got the big Miller High Life. Give him a peek. What is Walter rocking? Rocking that Bush.
Rocking the Bush.
I don't know, man. I'll put a High Life up against a Bush any day. Especially when it's this size. Cheers, bud.
Well, it's the next day. And my bike was left at the Dirty Shame. Good times last night. And like I said, since I had to get an Uber here to pick up my motorcycle, maybe a little too good of a time. Yeah, I get that question a lot because, obviously I drink in so many of my videos, and I'm always riding the bike out there, and I go to bars and we're having beers and everything like that, and people are just like, man, you ride that motorcycle when you're all fucked up, when you're all drunk, you fucking riding home shit hammered. And I don't know, I never show it. I don't feel the need to explain myself to anybody, but I guess since I'm filming right now, I'll talk about it. When it's time to leave the bike at the bar, or when it's time to leave the bike and take an Uber home, that's what I do, and I just go pick up the bike the next day. My bike's insured. I have full coverage on it, and I would much rather somebody steal my bike than I wreck it because I'm fucking shit hammered, or, heaven forbid, get a DUI. So yes, I will just leave my bike when I have too many beers. Again, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just filming today. That's why I'm saying it. But when people leave comments, I don't really feel the need to explain myself. When it's time to do the right thing, you got to make the right choice when it comes to leaving your bike behind. But for now, I am on my way home to hang out with Jessica, aka Triumph Chick, and we're going to do a little filming for her YouTube channel, The Doghouse. So make sure you go check her out. And make sure you leave a like on this video for me. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot. Until next time, y'all, keep it weird. Uh-oh. I just ran my motorcycle out of gas. Oh, you fucking idiot. I can't believe I just did that. Come on. Keep on rolling, dude. Well, I'm about a dumb motherfucker, ain't I? It pays to pay attention. If I can just get down to the slope. You know, it's never fun to be seen pushing a motorcycle down the side of the road. But when the motorcycle is a big, bright, red dog dick of a bike that this Ducati is, it's even more embarrassing. But that's the punishment I get for being a total fucking moron and letting this bike run out of gas.